Welcome back to Island Life Live. For those that are hoping to get some good target practice in this summer, we have some news regarding the pistol and rifle ranges at the Koko Head Shooting Complex. Now here from the Department of Parks and Recreation, he's back to tell us about cool stuff. It's Nate Sirota. How you doing, Nate?
I'm good. How you doing, Lena?
I'm good.
Wow, thank you. I'm glad I have such an awesome fan base. You guys are great.
No, you always come with such great news when it comes to what's happening with the city, and especially this, as my family, we do love to shoot, and having it just open on the weekends has been a little bit tough because we're trying to vie for space, right? Yeah. But please tell me you got some good news about what's coming up for the Koko Head ranges.
We do, yeah. Actually, starting tomorrow, July 10th, we are going to be resuming our weekday hours of operations. So that's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from noon to 4 o'clock. And unlike the weekends, it's going to be walk-in, first come, first serve, kind of like it was back before it closed in September of 2022. But on the weekends, we are going to keep that online reservation system for now because we are still expecting that increased demand. So we're going to play it by ear. If it starts leveling off a little bit with the weekday reopenings, we'll kind of adjust. But again, for now, the weekday hours from noon to 4 are going to be walk-in, but we're still going to have that online reservation system for weekend use.
That's good news. My family is going to be so happy. But awesome. Can you tell me what prompted the closure to begin with? Sure.
So back in September of 2022, a bunch of our employees there had tested with elevated levels of blood, elevated levels of lead in their blood, excuse me. And so luckily it wasn't anything of extreme medical concern, and it wasn't anything occupationally that was really bad. But out of an abundance of caution, we wanted to relocate them to make sure that it gave them a chance to kind of heal. Exactly, yeah. So that created a bit of a staffing shortage, and so we had to close. And that really was an opportunity for us to look at not just the operations there, but to look at the grounds as well. So we did a wide variety of improvements. We had a nationally accredited gun range operator and contractor come in and really give holistically. Yeah, so that's why it was really closed for a while because we wanted to do it right. And so we started reopening in March of 2023 with the archery range, and then about a month later opened up the pistol and rifle range, and then kind of sequentially opened up some of the other ranges like the skeet ranges and the trap and pistol and things like that. So now this is just kind of the next chapter of reopening since that closure, resuming those weekday hours.
That's awesome. And I know that you're saying Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but what are the weekend hours right now?
So from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, that large chunk of time on the weekends. And then so closed every Monday, Tuesday, and on holidays as well.
Okay, awesome. Now, if you can, there was something about the Silhouette range. Can you give us a little bit of information on that?
Sure. So a lot of the other ranges were operated by other gun clubs prior to that closure in September 2022. The Silhouette range, we're still trying to fine tune some of the repairs and some of the operations there. So that's really the only range that's still closed. A lot of those other ones that I mentioned, the skeet range, the cowboy pistol range, have reopened with kind of agreements with those other gun clubs. The city, the Parks and Rec Department, we primarily operate the pistol, the rifle, and the archery ranges.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's really a Koko effort, like a lot of working with these gun clubs, working with different departments as well too, because Honolulu Police Department and some other agencies actually use this public facility. And through that closure, we recognize just how important this facility is, because it's really the only outdoor public shooting range on the island. And so we really want to have good places, good safe places for the public to exercise their Second Amendment rights.
Absolutely. And if people can, if they're looking for more information on this, even if, I know this is kind of stretching it, but even information on gun safety, information on how to go about going into gun classes and stuff, do you know where they can find that information?
Yeah, so we made a dedicated website for the Koko Head Shooting Complex. And actually, because it is an open public range, really, it's free. You don't have to pay to use it, but you have to bring in your own firearm, your own ammunition, and your own target.
Yes.
So we have all the specifications on that on our website. It's bit.ly/Koko Head Range.
Gotcha.
I'm sure you guys have a link to it as well on your KITV website as well. So that's a little bit of gun safety on there as well too, a little bit about some of the renovations we did during the closure, and of course about the specifications for how to enjoy it safely.
And also about the new days opening up, right?
New hours of operation, yeah.
Starting tomorrow. Thank you so much, Nate. You are awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you, brother.